If your man has to beg for affection, something is deeply off. He shouldn't have to chase you around the house just to get a kiss. He shouldn't feel like he's annoying you just to be touched. He's your husband, not a side character you can barely tolerate. You say you love him, but when was the last time you showed him, without words? Without him asking. And no, I'm not talking about packing his lunch. I'm talking about pulling him close when he walks by, giving him that look that says, I still want you. Because if he's showing up, working hard, staying loyal, being a solid man, why should he feel like he's starving for your attention? Flirt, touch, initiate. Desire is not some extra bonus in marriage. It's the glue that keeps everything from falling apart. And when a husband feels ignored long enough, he stops asking. He stops reaching for you. He builds walls instead of bridges. He starts wondering if he's even wanted anymore. And that's how emotional distance begins. Quietly, but dangerously. Eventually, the man who once craved your affection forgets how to ask for it. If you want to deepen your connection with your spouse and start building a marriage full of love and understanding, I've put together powerful guides that can help you. You'll find it in my bio.
As a man, be willing to walk away if you're not needed, if you're disrespected, if you're taken for granted, if your efforts are unappreciated, and if your boundaries are not respected. Never settle and never beg.
Put a finger down if you've ever been so obsessed with the man that you bought lingerie, sent it to his house, and then had your name on it, so it was the wrong address, as if you did it on accident. I've done this several times. You can see a theme. Oh, not me. I haven't done it. Oops. But that way, he gets it, and he's like, who is she seeing? What is she up to? She moved on. She moved on. Not with me. She's not wearing that lingerie with me. She's never worn lingerie. So then he reaches out. Just kidding. He keeps it, and his new girlfriend wears it.
Bye. Hey, sir, how's it going?
You're just gonna need a new spray valve, and then it should work properly.
Are my pipes dirty?
I don't know. I just checked the spray valve and the tailpiece.
Did you clean my pipes?
No, I just checked your spray valve and tailpiece.
Do you want to clean my pipes?
Do you want me to clean your pipes?
Maybe.
Okay, just let me know if you do.
I bet I could handle a pretty big pipe.
You mean like a 2? I don't know. I mean, your system was built to be a 1.5.
Can we just abandon in general the idea that the word simp is a bad thing? Because I got news for you. Us ladies don't feel that way. The hottest thing that a guy can be is a simp for you. Simp doesn't mean weak. Simp doesn't mean that he's your little... What it means is that he is so obsessed with you, enamored with you, would do anything for you because he cares and loves you so much. That's what a simp is. Anybody who told you, fellas, that we wouldn't want that is lying to you. Because they're trying to keep all the hoes for themselves. If guys are telling each other, yeah, don't be a simp, bro. Why not? Because you don't want your girl to feel loved and appreciated, secure. Sounds like a him problem. So dudes, simple way. We freaking love it.
Gaslight 101. Gaslighting, not falling for it.
10? Yeah. But she's very close with her ex.
I don't know her then. Sensational.
I'm about 5'4".
5'4". Dress size.
Dress size, size 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
180.
Oh my God!
As you can tell, I'm heavy chested.
Yes.
Like
but listen. 5'4", 180. You weigh more than a man.
What did he say?
Would you rather have me or this car?
How many previous owners?
For the car?
No, you.
0.
I don't buy it. How many miles?
0.
Ever been in an accident?
A few.
Alright, well, at least the Carfax on this is probably accurate, so I'll take the car. You guys have the key? It's locked.
You don't want us?
Why the fuck I want you? You see this thing?
But she's light-skinned.
Yeah?
And she's Asian.
And? It's a BMW M4 competition.
Fine, take the car.
Okay, so something you guys have to stop doing is simping. I hate using this word, but don't be a simp, because at the end of the day, you're just validating the wrong woman. Give the validation to the right woman, the women that deserve it, not the wrong woman. At the end of the day, there's that one girl that gets that one simp, and she has been reckless her whole life. She's done whatever she's wanted, and then she says, oh, well, this guy wants me, so I have a boyfriend. So yeah, like, girls, go be reckless, do whatever you want. Guys don't care. This guy wants me. You cannot be simps. You cannot validate the wrong woman. And at the end of the day, you probably weren't her first choice. I'm sorry, but that's the harsh truth. She probably just settled because the guy that she really wanted didn't want her, and she needs to have babies. She needs to get married, so she settled for the simp. Don't be a woman's second choice, third choice, fourth choice, 10th choice. Do not be a simp.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop having that man beg you to be intimate with you. Like, seriously, you want to be his person so bad. You want to be the sole provider for this man, but yet you won't even initiate intimacy with him. And then when he gestures towards you or tries to come with to you and be physically intimate, you turn him down. Do you know that you're emotionally and psychologically a bad man? Stop doing.
I literally just got off of from watching a prisoner's live stream on TikTok, and all of the women were being so desperate for the prisoner to the point where the prisoner was rejecting the women on the TikTok live in the comments. Women are getting rejected by men in prison.
This video is for all the I don't chase type of guys. This is part 36 of Harsh Sister Advice, where I explain things to men as if they're my brother. I understand that you may have had experiences with girls where you put yourself out there, made yourself vulnerable, and you ended up getting hurt in the end. And now your solution is, I'm never chasing a girl again. The issue with that logic is that you are putting the blame on a past girl in your life on every other woman. All these girls that have never done anything to you, including your future wife, are now getting punished for the actions of this one or few girls in your past. What you don't understand is that you're taking the easy way out, and the easy way out is rarely the right thing to do. What you should be doing is learning the signs and what to look out for. Being able to spot a girl worth chasing versus every other girl. Come back for more Harsh Sister Advice.
Nah, not even a chance. Not even a chance. Somebody in the comments said, if you're chasing, she's running. Move on, King.
One of the worst things we can do as men is to be with women who don't want us. I've been in that position too. I have simped. I have done stuff. I've been in the friend zone. I've done all that kind of stuff. And I will tell you, gentlemen, don't do it. Never do that. It's never a good idea. I said it 2 weeks old. Stop trying to win women over. And see, that's the beautiful thing about becoming a high value man. You don't have to win women over. You deal with the women who show interest in you and want to get on your program and are proving their worth to you.
Can I get a number 8, crispy? What you want, baby?
Let me get a number 2.
Say no more. And the number 2.
I don't have any money, and so.
Oh, that's all good, baby. That's all good.
Okay.
Take off that number 2.
Is that it's not possible for two people to like each other exactly the same amount. It's not possible. That means that in any relationship, one person likes the other person more, and the other person likes the other person less. This is the adored, this is the adorer. There are pros and cons to each.
Yeah.
But in general, most people, men and women, want to be the adorer, because the adorer gets to be with the one they love, and that's where all the feels come. That's supposed to be like the most profound, beautiful, ecstatic experience that you can have in life, is the opportunity to be with the one you love. The issue is that if a man is the adorer, it forces the woman into the adored mode, and the adored gets to be loved by the one they're with. Mm-hmm. These people maybe have more control or power in this situation, but they have less of an emotional experience. Mm-hmm. It's not as fun to be loved by the one you're with. It's way more exhilarating to be with the one that you love. Mm-hmm. And in general, boredom is going to drive women out of a relationship sooner than men.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so it's been said that you can make a woman feel anything except bored, and there's some truth to that. And the longer she's in the position of being the adored, she's on that pedestal and you're looking up to her, the less she's having an emotional experience and the more she might be looking for the door.
Alright, so boom, don't be a simp. First off, good men, kind men, and respectful men are not simps. A simp is someone who changes who he is for women's approval. He does this so women can like him. These men are agreeable, allow disrespect, be nice to only her, hide his intentions, and act fake for an outcome. Women who love simps are the ones who can take advantage of them and use them. Women who want real love don't like simps. It is why they lose interest in these types of men. To not be a simp, you must be yourself. Be how you are with everyone, have your own opinions, and stand up for yourself. You must be your authentic you. Some men will only hold doors for the women that they like. I will hold doors for everyone. I like to be polite to people in general. That is just me. When you are yourself, you will attract a woman who likes you for you. This is the type of relationship that you want. You do not want a woman who will use you. She will leave you in the long run, feeling miserable. Love is supposed to be hard to find, but easy once found. Drop a follow for more drizzle drizzle.
Just say that.
What in the purpose of you ever mentioning to a person you're trying to date about your degrees? Why do you think that's impressive?
We don't give a shit about your degree.
Nobody cares about your degrees. Stop leading with your degrees. That only works for your job. That's the purpose that it was for. It has zero to do. It doesn't impress anybody else.
All a degree does is tell a man that you're a good listener to someone else in their corporation. We want somebody who can come in and listen to us in our direction so that we can become established as a team. When it comes down to a lot of men, they have something that they're going for in life, and they have a purpose that they're striving for in life, and they're looking for a lady to support that and come in and help aid, because if he wins, you win. If he wins, your legacy wins. And if this person is your husband, your children's children win. All of those things come from a lady cooperating with a man who has a vision and he has a direction in life.
Let's address men begging for dates from women. Men who ask women for a date over and over and over again, and she rejects them time and time again until, guess what? She gets bored, nothing to do. She finally gives them a chance. It never works out. You know why it never works out? Because, ladies, you were not attracted to that man the first time he asked, and you're still not attracted to that man when you accept. Gentlemen, no self-respecting, high-quality man begs a woman for anything, let alone a date. Men attract women. They don't beg women for dates. And this is why I have dating rules. Gentlemen, you got to start only dealing with and dating women who are enthusiastic and excited about dating you. You ask a woman out on a date maximum twice. The first time, she might have a legitimate situation, but what you're looking for at that time is her saying, hey, Don, I can't do Friday, but I have Saturday and Sunday available. Can we switch to one of those days? I would love to go out with you. If she's not giving you a counter offer, my man, she's not really interested in going out on a date with you. Stop begging these ladies for dates. You're not going to woo her. She's not going to get on the date and be like, you know what? I should have done this a lot sooner. Chances are things are going to go downhill because she's not really attracted to you. And ladies, you know what happens when you give a man a chance who's been begging you time and time again? Animosity and anger, frustration builds up, and it starts to come out on that date. Because guess what? You might just be regular, and he has built you up into some goddess that you may not be. So you get on a date and he's expecting one thing and he's getting another. You're expecting something and you're getting something else. And all of a sudden things go haywire because neither one of you should be there. Stick to dating the people that you are enthusiastic and excited about going out with. And that feeling must be mutual.
So guys, I'm trying to put my AirPods up, but I'm trying to figure out a cute look. But yeah, so earlier I was with my cousin's dog, and when I was with the dog, well, let me just start from the beginning. So I was eating, right? I had food, and you know when you have food, dogs, they like to come up to you and they like to sit there and beg.
like literally just sit there and beg. They like to just sit there and just literally just stare at you and just beg. They be smiling at you. They be just so just into you. Just so, oh, this is cute. They be so just into you. And I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video to those girls. And I'm gonna tell them, like, don't be with a man or be with a guy who is not into you like how a dog is when they're begging for food. Like, if he not on his knees looking at you, admiring you, giving you attention, begging for your attention, don't be with him. Don't give him the time or the day, okay?
So, Kalinga, what if a dog already has food that he's getting from somewhere else? What if somebody else is feeding him and he's just coming over to you because you give him treats? What if he knows there's a certain person that gives me the good stuff? I know this person over here is going to give me the stuff that I need, but this person over here is going to give me the stuff that I want. What if you become the side chick and he's just using you every so often to crack a little bit, and then he goes back home to what he's doing? Now you've gotten yourself involved in somebody that you probably don't necessarily want to be involved in. Then what? Then you leave with just your cheeks getting cracked, and that's about it. Your dignity's gone out the window, so you can't even take that with you. What then? Where does this advice go?
Why in the world would I beg for another person? Why in the world would I beg for more responsibility? Why would I beg to pay somebody else's bills? Why would I beg for someone to spend time with me? Why would I beg for someone to be in my life? Bingo. I really want to be funky with this conversation. A lot of men have begged you, but you didn't like them because you was too busy begging another man to give you a chance. If you were to really listen to some of those R&B songs, a lot of those men were begging to be intimate. And the last time I checked, that's the quickest way you catch a case of 2025, because a lot of y'all are backpedaling, talking about, well, when she says no, that means no. So why am I gonna beg you after you already told me no? Once again, human to human, person to person, why in the world would I beg you to give me a chance if that's not what you want to do from the get-go?
Bingo! I couldn't have said it better myself. Cause what?
Let me just say this. Stop begging for her attention. If she wanted to text you, she would text you. If she wanted to call you, she would call you. If she wanted to be with you, she would be with you. If she wanted to be around you, she would be around you. If she wanted to be at your house, she would be at your house. Stop begging these for attention and block.
If a man goes out to eat with his woman and her friends, does that automatically make him responsible to pay for the entire table's meal? The answer is, what would make y'all think that that man is responsible to pay for everybody's meal at the table? That's the real question. Is it because y'all are women and you feel like he's a man and he should be doing that? Is it because y'all feel like y'all cute and he should be doing that? Baby, listen here. The answer is no. Hell no. He's not responsible for nobody at the table but himself. I don't know where y'all getting this delusional thinking from. I don't know where y'all feeling like everybody is obligated to do for y'all, even if they don't know y'all. And just because he's a man, he should be giving you his hard-earned money. But the answer is no. The man is not responsible to pay for nobody's meal at that table but his girl and himself. Now, if a man wants to be kind and offer that gesture, y'all need to allow people to offer y'all those things. But y'all are like automatically making people feel like it has to be done. Well, you're a man, so you have to pay for all of our meals because you're a man and we're women. That does not hold no weight. That man owes y'all nothing. He owes y'all nothing. And I know a lot of times y'all love to make men feel away like, oh, well, you broke because a real man would have did this and a real man would have did that. Baby, a real man is going to protect his funds by all means, okay? Especially a man that's working hard for his money. He's not just handing it out. That's for simps. Simps is out here giving women money for no good reason at all. A man that knows his worth, a man that knows himself, a man that works hard, baby, he not just about to sit up there and just be throwing his money away for no good reason at all. Flat out. I personally would not even want my man feeling as though he needs to even pick up pressure like that. Oh, babe, you got to pay for everybody's meal at the table. No, you don't, babe. We are adults. We are all responsible for selves. If you ain't got the money, then just say that. But y'all gonna learn to stop begging people for their money. It's either you got it for yourself or you don't. And if you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. But no, the man is not responsible.
If you on your square, if that's the qualifier. If you're on your square. Don't be out here begging no woman to see your value, dog. Now, I'm not talking about debating with women and beating women up for not deeming you or whatever, you feel me? I mean, genuinely, G. If a woman not going for what you, and you know you prove your worth every time, like you really step about who you say you are, bro, don't beg no woman to see your value. Whether it's sexual, whether it's emotional, whether it's spiritual, like Trill saying, like I know I'm valuable. It's a lot of women who validate that. And shorty, if you don't see the value in what I bring to the table, I'm not about to sit here and argue with you. They waiting for me over there.
And I think you should go get them.
And no, literally, rather than try to make her what I want,
Right.
I'ma go see what they talking about.
Men don't beg no more. That's the problem. I figured it out. Back in the day, they used to be like, I only got 4 minutes. Do what I gotta do to prove to you that I would do anything. Now they be like, kill your mama and a motherfucking kid. They don't care no more. They used to be like, in 2004, I chose to do it, and I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. I'ma take it to it. They don't do that no more. They be talking about them put them in the street, blow their heads off, and make them beat my meat. Like, they don't even give a no more, and that's the problem. Men ain't out here begging women no more. They not out here begging women, and the women, they just out here being hoes. They ain't out here saying, I should have cheated. No, they out here cheating. They the men. Men, to fix the problem, y'all gotta start begging us again. Y'all gotta start making us feel like y'all want us again, because y'all making us think y'all want the men.
You, please stop begging that woman. Stop blowing up her phone. Stop calling her. Stop stalking her page. Stop looking at her follower account. Stop watching her following go up. Stop trying to figure out who she's talking to now. Stop doing that, bro. If a woman left you, if a woman no longer wants to be with you, I don't give a damn if you messed up the relationship. Now, if you was like cheating, beating, hitting on it, that's kind of different. I don't give a damn what you did. Don't beg that woman. Ain't no woman on planet Earth that damn special to where she's worth self-esteem, your pride, your confidence, and your ego as a man. I don't give a damn what nobody tell you. It ain't no amount of begging that's gonna make that woman think, I love him. He's right. The gone. I'm sorry. The lady is gone. She's out the door. She no longer wants to be with you. She no longer sees the value within you. Bro, that's 100% all right, because now it's time for you to start putting that value, that love, and that care within yourself. Stop begging women. Stop begging women. Stop begging women. You are valuable. You are more than that relationship. Stop letting women treat you like shit. If you're going through a painful breakup right now, a painful divorce, a DM, talk to me a little bit. We can try to get you on a one-on-one call, a call with me, get on a coaching call with me, and I can bring you a personalized solution to help you get through your problems.
You ever notice on social media that a lot of women will make videos of their boyfriend or husband taking them on trips, doing something nice for them, right? But in rare occasions, do you see videos of women doing the exact same thing? And it's sad that now people in relationships, let alone a marriage, you would have men in the comments pretty much treating those videos as if those women are rare creatures, saying stuff like, man, she's a real one. They don't make them like that no more. Or I wish my girl or my wife would say this. And these are people that's in committed relationships, marriages. And I'm not saying all women are doing this. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you have to go on social media and showcase what you're doing for your man or vice versa. But I'm going to assume that once you finesse your way into that marriage or relationship, then you stop doing all this. And let's not act like you're broke, because you'll spend a bag on yourself. But when it comes to your man, it only got to be for special occasions, or it only got to be when you feel like it. And even then, it's benefiting you. I think a lot of women hear the word provider when describing a man, and they just automatically think, oh, he has to spend money. that's not always the case. And I get it. There are men that will take your kind gestures and just run with it. But that happens to men and women. But for the man that you're dating in a relationship, marriage, baby, go all out.
A lot of these ladies don't be providing nothing to a man. They don't be nurturing anything. They don't be taking care of nothing. Their energy don't even be feminine. And I know a lot of women out there talk about what a man brings to the relationship is tangible. What a woman brings to the relationship is intangible. But ain't no tangible going on because they're not bringing nothing. They bring in tension. They bring in strife. They bring in people. They bring in a bad attitude coming in, making people upset. They bring in wanting to, you know, it's a crying shame. It's a crying shame for a man for a man to have to take shelter in his man cave. For a man to have to run to his man cave for safety. For a man to have to run out to his car for shelter from your nagging, from your bullets of frustration, from your bullets of complaining. You always, oh, well, why this ain't done? Oh, why ain't you get this? You went and got milk, you ain't getting no egg. You went and got eggs, you ain't even got the right eggs. These are brown eggs, I want white. You got the 12 count when you know we needed the 18. Man, what? A man gotta take shelter. A man gotta take shelter in his man cave, in his car. A man will lock himself in his computer room just to get away from this stuff. Just to get away from it. Men get tired of this stuff. This is what men gotta live with. Instead of getting catered to, instead of getting spoiled, instead of getting something, they have to deal with your nonsense, your BS. Y'all don't bring nothing to the table. And that's why men decide to stay single.
Sitting on my roommate's lap to see his reaction.
Get off. What? Get off me now. What? I know what you're doing. This is funny. TikToks, alright? Lara, you gotta stop doing this. They never do well. Alright? Just stop doing that.
Yeah, he's not with that, knew exactly what was going on. He knew it's for the camera, for TikTok, and good for him for setting his boundaries. But people really need to stop using other people for props in their little TikTok videos. Don't apologise, bruv. Tell her she's a muppet and to off. You've literally just unfollowed her on Snapchat and she come and pulled up to your house, bro. So those two have gone over there flattering their eyelashes trying to get some free Hennessy. And so many girls are used to getting their way when it comes to parties and free drinks. Guys will buy them drinks, they'll pretend to be nice, they'll pretend to be interested in them. But really they just want something free. This guy weren't having any of it.
Walk Ed if you think she's a catfish.
Alright, cool. So man them, walk out if you think she's a catfish, stay if you don't. Hey, bring back the phone. Bring the phone. Okay. Do you know what it is? I'm gonna walk out, but you look like in real life, but you look better in the picture. But you're still like that. Yeah.
Some people might think that clip's a bit harsh, a bit savage, but number one, she's decided to take part in it. And number two, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot if you're enhancing your pictures and making yourself look a lot better online.
You trying to tonight?
Alright, so I'm gonna give you an honest answer. No.
Ah!
But we could be
what do you
friends,
mean no?
How about you try to get to know him first and you don't ask if he wants the camera in front of everybody? Because a guy's self-respect is not going to find that attractive. He's just going to think it's vulgar.
What I mean by that is people act well. People portray how they wish they were very, very well. But every now and again they'll run into somebody that'll pull that flag. And that'll show you that you're not who you thought you were or who you bigged yourself up to be, right? So in that example that Simp used, right, we got this one.